Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I thought it'd be a really fun video to share with you guys how I create a smoky eye makeup look. I love creating these eye makeup looks. They're one of my favourite eye makeup looks to create because I just find them so fun and it just looks really nice. I also have my hair up in a French plait as well, which I have been doing a lot recently because I really want my hair to grow a little bit longer, and I've just been looking after my hair more and just putting it up with putting no heat on it. So I thought this could be a sleeked back hair look with a smoky eye glam makeup look. They're my favourite ever looks to create, so I hope you enjoy watching me create this makeup look. I also have these eye tapes on my eyes, which are not really good for you, but I do prefer using like proper eye makeup for your eyes, but I did actually run out, so I'm just gonna use this tape because it's a lot easier, and I just love using tape for a smoky eye glam because it just gets that sharp edges at the end of the eyeshadow, as you'll see as I create this eyeshadow look. For this eyeshadow look, I'm going to be using this Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. This is one of my favourite eyeshadow palettes to use. I love this so much. I got this at the start of Christmas last year and I just love it. As you can see, it is well used because I do use it like pretty much every single day because I just love Huda Beauty. It is one of my favourite makeup brands. I do want to actually purchase the Naughty eyeshadow palette because it just looks so good. I literally just love the packaging. When I go to Sephora in London in a couple of weeks, I'm definitely going to have a look and try and pick this up because I do love this. I'm going to be using these darker shades at the end here because they are just stunning when they want a natural smoky eye makeup look. For my brush, I'm going to be using these Morphe brushes. I'm literally just going to drag out the smoky eye at the end of my eyes and create like an eyeliner shape, and then just drag it all across my eyelid because that is how I create my smoky eye makeup looks. Literally just love a smoky eye. They're honestly one of my favourite looks to create out of all of the eyeshadow looks that I do. I'm not going to bother putting orange on top of my eyelids like I have done in my other makeup videos because I do want this to be just like a real smoked out look. I'm now just going to do the same as what I've done here on the other eye as well. I was thinking about doing a cat eye look too because I haven't done a cat eye makeup look in the longest time, and I do love a cat eye look with a smoky eye. I have just added a slight little shimmer to my eyeshadow. I'm now going to do my eyeliner. For my eyeliner, I love to use the iconic London eyeliner. It's literally the best eyeliner. When I discovered this eyeliner, I have not stopped to put it down. I use it every single day and I've still got so much of it left considering I have had this for a really long time. I also love this because it comes with a thin and a thick side. I am actually going to be using the thinner side because I always prefer a thinner wing to a thick wing. I have recently been doing eyeshadow winged because it just is so much quicker, so I thought I would switch it up today and use an eyeliner pencil. I do want to really get into using liquid eyeliners like the little tubs instead of the pencils, so I might buy some of that as well to try again. I find when I do my eyeliner with these eye tapes on, it helps so much, and literally it's so much easier to see where you're going. I do try to match them up, but sometimes it doesn't really match up, but I do try my best to match them up. I have just put some eyelashes on. I have used a little bit of different eyelashes today. I've gone for a more full glam look. These are the Build-In Deluxe eyelashes and I actually do really like them. They are a bit different for me because I'm used to using subtle lashes, but I do quite like the nice full lashes. I also like to blend my normal eyelashes in with some mascara. I'm going to be using the NYX mascara because I have been loving this mascara at the moment. I'm not going to put too much mascara on because these lashes are quite full already, and I always find when I put a lot of mascara on it does make the lashes longer. I am really loving these lashes. I literally didn't think I would, but I do actually really like them. For my primer, I'm going to be using my favourite primer, and that is the Maybelline Fit Me primer. This is such a good primer to use before you put on your foundation. I use it every single day in my makeup routine. I just love this so much. It also smells so good as well. For my foundation, I'm going to be using this Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Primer Foundation because this is my favourite for a smoky glam look. I literally love this. It just feels like I'm putting on a moisturiser and it is so nice. I'm going to blend that out with my Cocoa Cosmetics sponge. I love using this to blend out my foundation because it just blends so well. And the sun is currently just shining through right now, so it's going to be so bright with the lighting. Love this Cocoa Cosmetics sponge. I have no idea what I did without this because I use this in my every single day makeup routine. For my concealer, I'm going to be using one of my favourite concealers, and that is the Maybelline concealer. To blend my concealer out, I'm going to be using one of my favourite brushes, and that is the Ariel brushes by Morphe. Literally the best brushes. I love using these. I am also just going to put on a tiny little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter because I love using this. I'm just going to blend that out with the same brush that I used for my concealer. For my contour, I'm going to be using one of my favourite contours, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury Contouring Stick. Best contour to use because it is so creamy and just really nice. I am running out, which is so sad because this is one of my favourites. And now I'm going to be using my Cocoa Cosmetics sponge. For my bronzer, I'm going to be using one of my favourite bronzers, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I love this. It's just such a nice bronzer and gives off the nicest tan. For my blush, I'm going to be using one of my favourite blushes, and that is the Dior blush. I love this blush recently. It is the best. It is just stunning. I love the packaging. It's so good. For my brush, I'm going to be using the Zoeva brushes. I love this brush for my blush because it just blends it out so well. For my highlighter, I'm going to be using these two highlighters from Charlotte Tilbury. This is a bronze highlight and glow, and this is a highlighter with blush, but I like to mix in these two highlighters together because it creates such a nice glow. I'm using my brush that I love for highlighter from Building the Looks Mystery Box. I literally love these. I'm just obsessed with this highlighter because it just gives off that nice shine to it when it hits the sunlight. I'm also just going to put up a little bit of the bronze and glow on as well because I use this in my every single day makeup routine. Literally, I love this so much. I'm also just going to put a tiny little bit in the inner corners of my eyes. For my setting spray, I'm going to be using one of my favourite setting sprays, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Setting Spray. This is the finished makeup look. I love how it turned out in the end. I think it's very glam and smoky. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you again in my next video.